everyone. Let me change my screens up here and do a little check. How's it look, Ramel? Can you see me?
Yeah, that's great.
All righty, let's get going. How is everyone? Thank you, Tamara. Thank you for saying that. Everyone, thanks for hitting like, sharing if you can, leaving a comment. All of that stuff helps so much. I always, friends will say, well, I don't sew and I don't really buy many things. So how can I support you? Likes. Likes, shares, comments, all of that is support. Tori. Okay, so let's get into it this Friday. I can't believe it's July 22nd. Oh, hi, everyone. I see you popping in here. DJ, Barbara, So Terry, Pam, Bethany, yay, Maureen, Patty. Awesome, you guys. Hi. Okay, if you don't already know, I'm Natalie of So Hungry Hippie, and I have a whole list here of a few things that I want to talk about on this Friday Live Sesh. It won't be that long, so grab a cup of coffee and join me. First up, I wanted to show you guys this bag that I made. I really did make it, I think, Sunday. And it's the Essentials Tote pattern. Now, you may have seen a couple other versions that I've made. See, on this one, I put a quilt block under the pocket. The Essentials Tote, the big draw about it is it's a big tote. So I use mine for groceries, but you could use it for anything. I have one in my car stashed with like jumper cables, extra pair of socks, shoes, extra clothing. Like, I don't know what I'm prepared for, but I'm prepared for something. I just really like it's a simple tote construction. The webbing, which I also have in the shop, makes it super sturdy. And you can always adjust the pattern. Like on this side, I did scrappy. I just built a bunch of similar colored scraps to make a big panel. And I did a contrast canvas bottom and no pocket on this side. The pattern is written with pockets on the outside and clear pockets on the inside. I usually leave the clear pockets on the inside out because I don't find that I use them often. So I wanted to do a version with a vinyl bottom. And see, I don't worry too much about pattern matching. This is a canvas upper and gold glitter webbing. So if I just listed some kits in the shop this morning, I'm going to throw that link here. Because I don't have a lot of this Ruby Star fabric left. This is a canvas, so I could only support a few kits. But I do have this vinyl always in the shop. I always have my clear, this is 10 gauge vinyl, so it's pretty easy to sew. And I do the Wright's gold lame binding on the top and the bottom of the pocket. We always carry glitter webbing. We sell it in 5-yard bundles, and some colors have 10-yard bundles. So that is also in the shop. On the inside, which I left out the pockets again, because this will be my grocery tote, it has a coordinating Ruby Star fabric. This is called Spark, and I forget the colorway, but it matches perfectly. It's so good. So let me tell you about this kit. The difference between the two bags. In the original, I believe I'm using fusible fleece, and see how it's a scrunchier bag? You could just kind of scrunch it into anything. In the kit for this version, I'm using fusible foam, and I use the foam on the lining because the canvas and the vinyl have a lot of body, and I didn't want to make the outer layer even thicker. So the adjustments that I did for this bag will be on a paper sheet. If you buy the kit, you will see all the changes I made, which aren't that many, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew exactly what I did to make this contrast bottom version. Hi Joni. Hi Norina, Linda, Erica. Hi Babette. Yay. Before I move on from this, let me grab the link to this kit. Again, this is the Essentials Tote KIT. And
question.
Okay,
I
yes.
just popped it in.
Okay, 1 second.
It's that one.
Can you throw this bag in the washer? Yes, you can. Now, this one I've washed many times, but I will say with the clear vinyl pockets, if you're putting those on, you can't put it in the dryer. You want to hang to dry. Whenever you're using a plasticky vinyl like this, you don't want to put it in a dryer on high heat. So if you can control the temperature setting, you could do it on low heat, but I always just err on safety and say just line dry it, lay it out and line dry it. And also I do, if I put my bags in a washing machine, I always use the gentle cycle. I think most times good practice is to spot clean. You know, I've thrown quite a few Santorini totes in the washer that just had a lot of use and looked pretty bad. And they came out fine. But for me, I always feel, well, it's a toss-up if this is going to work or not. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Same with quilts, to be honest. Sometimes I throw quilts in and I'll put a color catcher in with it because I just feel like there's always a risk. And, you know, hey, Kat. Hey, Mira, Claudia, Irene. Good morning, everyone. Hello. So I just, did I put that link in there, Ramel?
You did both. I can just pop it in, but it's in the comments in both.
Okay, so the comments to this kit are in, the link is in the comments. Can you tell I haven't eaten breakfast? So anyways, that's the thing. Now, I did leave the soft and stable as an add-on because if you already have soft and stable, it adds quite a bit of cost. You do need a big section. This bag starts out at 20 by 20. So a little piece of foam won't cut it. You need some big foam pieces if you want to have it stand up like this. Now you could make this and not use foam. You can use fusible fleece. You can layer up SF101. Any kind of interfacing is absolutely fine. It's your bag. And I love it when people play around and find what works for them the best. Always great to do that. You don't let, if you're following a pattern, you don't have to use the exact things they are using. I just like to say that because it can stop a lot of people in their tracks if you don't have all the things in the exactly as listed in the pattern, but you're never wrong if you deviate and play around. I just want to say that. I know I say it all the time.
Got a question from Yvonne.
Okay, let me find it here. My screen is super huge today. Maybe I can.
I just popped it in.
Can you buy the fabric and the VIP at the same time? Yes, you can, Yvonne. So if you look at the VIP listing in there, I say to use VIP, all capital letters, just VIP, in the coupon box at checkout. So,
well, I think what she's asking is if she's not previously VIP,
yeah,
if she buys them both, will she get the discount?
I'm not sure. You might just want to do the VIP purchase first, because then if you go back and put the fabric in your cart and use VIP in that coupon box at checkout, it will for sure go through. Now, some people have done that where they buy VIP and fabric and vinyl all at one time. And if I see that it did not go through, I adjust it and you get that refund. So, either way works. I'll either catch you after or you can do it separately and you'll see it right away. And if you guys don't know what she's referring to, let me put the link in here. My VIP club is super awesome because you automatically get 20% off all vinyl, all fabric, all strapping, including glitter webbing. And that's all year long, not to mention all the other things that I throw in. Like last week or 2 weeks ago now, is it? No, it must have been last weekend. I sent everyone my latest pattern for free. It's a $10 pattern. VIP members got it for free. To me, that's a big deal. Patterns take forever to write. They're super labor intensive. So to give it out for free, that's love. Oh, thanks, Kat. Thanks for saying that. Yay. Kat bought a bundle, I believe, fat quarter bundle. You know how pricey those can be, like $100 or more. You get 20% off. So just saying, VIP is so worth it. Oh, Bethany. And Tamara, thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. I really try to make it worth your time and money. You know, I never want anyone to think otherwise. I care firstly about people. You know, if you don't know me, I was a nurse. That's what I majored in. I'm an RN BSN, and I was a RN in the Army for quite a few years. And I did a lot of triage, a lot of OR, a lot of trauma, and it's still in me. It's still in my heart. I live there. I am a nurse. You know, I super duper care about people. And I think that's why when I get a nasty gram or a nasty email from somebody, it hurts me so much. I just have a lot of trouble separating the feels, you know. I'm just not a robot. I can never be, much to Ramel's chagrin or whatever. He gets so irritated with me when I get my feelings hurt. But, you know, I know it's par for course.
I just think of a happy place.
Yeah, think of a happy place. I go in my sweat box, as Amy likes to call it, and try to de-stress. But, oh, Deidre, her mom did OR for 30 plus years. Yes, heart transplant. That's awesome. That was, as a nursing student, that was my first surgery. And I almost passed out. I was not prepared for the smells. Oh, welcome, Terry. I'm so glad you're here. Hope you come back next week. We do this every Friday, and sometimes it's a demonstration. Like last week, I actually did a demonstration, and some weeks we're just having a little chat, talking about things, answering questions, that kind of thing. So, oh, Carla, I am so glad you're here. Thank you. Yes, exactly, Terry. Exactly. Sometimes I think some of us are empaths to a fault. You know what I mean? So that's okay. It's just who we are. We have to accept it. All right. So, okay, we talked about the kit. I have a few of them in the shop. You don't have to get the kit if you have some of these materials. You can always, I know we have the vinyl for sale, and the clear vinyl and the webbing. We might not have this fabric listed, but you could always use another fabric too. All right. Ta-da! Just wanted to say that. How funny. I love all these comments. Okay, let's see. I wanted to let you guys know that I have a lot of fabric coming in. So if you're a fan of Tula Pink, Anna Maria Horner, Jennifer Paganelli, Ruby Star Society, it's all arriving, and it just kind of comes in piecemeal day by day. So I know that ELIXIR is going to be here in the next few days. I've got the shipping notification. It will be here. I've had the fat quarter bundle on pre-order on my shop, which it feels like it's been there forever. But I could only get a certain amount when I ordered this. And I have charm packs and the fat quarter bundle. I can't get any more of this. It's like done. It's out. So if you want this, go grab a bundle today. And if you're VIP, use your discount. If it doesn't go through for any reason, you can send me an email. But if I see that you put VIP in there and it didn't apply for let's say it's an internet fluke, I will adjust it. I will always adjust it. If you're ever worried, send me a note.
Oh, no.
What?
Do you change your checkout and get to the normal options to pay?
Oh, I didn't think we changed it.
Well, we were troubleshooting yesterday's discount promotion.
Okay, so we need to look at that, Ramel, and make sure.
Yeah.
We take all forms of payment, credit card, PayPal, Shop Pay, any of it. So I'll look at that, Donna. It shouldn't have been changed, but we were having some technical issues yesterday with Shopify. So maybe they did something. I'll look at that. I know we've seen orders coming through this morning, so something is working, but how do you usually pay? Because that, if you want to message me privately or email me, if you don't want to comment here, I totally get it. So let me know and I'll make sure that we're on that. Okay. So there is the fabric. There is, let me add the charm pack here too. Charm packs are little pre-cut 5-inch squares. So if you have made my patchwork quilt pattern, the easiest way, the way we did the sew along last summer, was I recommend getting 7 charm packs and there's your quilt top. You're just sitting and sewing those squares together. And we make bigger blocks and then we sew the big blocks together in rows of 4. And bam, you can have a quilt top done in one day. It doesn't take that long. If you get charm packs because they're pre-cut, it takes half the work out for you. Let's see here. Let me get back here. Usually use PayPal. So Ramel, will you troubleshoot that in a few?
I am running through it right now.
Okay. Patsy, the VIP list is a membership. So let me put the link here for you. You do pay to join the membership for the benefits, but I think every single person, I run numbers, it's so funny. Every single person just about who has purchased the VIP membership has made their money back within 1 or 2 orders. That's how valuable it is. It's amazing. So
on my phone it works.
Interesting. Okay. PayPal works on your phone, Ramel?
Well, I see the options, all of them.
Okay. All right. So let's go here. Eva, have you considered making charm packs in vinyls or cork? I have never considered that. That's a great idea. Let me write it down on my list. Let me see what would work. Would you be making like a patchwork bag? Charm packs, vinyl and cork. We just had a bunch of cork arriving in the past few weeks. So we've got leopard, natural with gold flecks, and black with rainbow flecks, and teal is on the way. I do have teal in the shop, but we're getting the teal with the microfiber backing coming in. So be on the lookout for that. Okay. This is such good news. Thank you. I received my first package and absolutely love it. Oh, thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to do, okay, so Kat said, that's interesting. So Kat was saying she had to select guest option. Let me check her. I had to select checkout as guest and got normal options and was still signed in and got VIP. Oh, well, thanks for figuring that out, Kat. You guys, we will look at that. What's so crazy about having a website is they're constantly changing things. And you wouldn't believe the amount of time we spend each week trying to keep up with all the changes. And Shopify went through a lot of overhauls in the last couple of weeks. So it's been a challenge. Always, if you have any trouble, always, you can email me, message me, DM me, whatever you need, because I want to know. I need to get it working correctly. So thank you. And, I do have some customers who just email me what they want, and then I send them an invoice. So never feel bad if that's you. It's okay. Rochelle, you can read the benefits on the listing. I linked it a couple of times in the comments here, but the biggest benefit is 20% off vinyl, fabric, and strapping all the time. And then my VIPers will let you know. I've often thrown in, oh, this week you get 20% off zippers, or this week you get a free pattern. There's going to be other things coming up throughout the year. So it's definitely worth it. And VIP, even though they get that big discount, if you order over $100, you get free shipping. Everyone does, but it still stands even though you get 20% off as VIP. So
Ruby is watching you.
Ruby is?
Yeah, she just commented on your mom's.
Oh, funny. Okay, so here is a question we need to answer. Can I use the mystery with some leopard stuff I have? Will the other mystery ones be pretty colors? You're talking about the mystery boxes. So the mystery boxes are filled with vinyl and fabrics and hardware and possibly patterns and whatever else. And they're always things that are colorful, or, you know, you've seen them in my shop most of the time. Nothing is, I would never like order a vinyl in that's terrible and then put it in a mystery box. I just wouldn't do that. So yeah, the last ones I sent out, I don't know, did you get yours yet, Bethany? You're kind of close by. I included some vegan leather in there in the color red, and I think there was gumdrop, and each one was kind of different. So some got some croc vinyls, some got some stardust vinyls. I just try to make them all different and special. So yes, you'll be able to use it all. It's nothing, you know, ugly. It's arriving today. Okay. Yeah, they do sell out so quickly. I'm always really, really shocked. But just so you know, I'm going to put a link in for Sunday's email. You guys know I send out a Sunday morning email every week. And I'm going to include a link in there to more mystery boxes. I was building them the other day. Ramel can vouch for me.
Yes, she was.
I love doing them because it's just like, oh, well, this is pretty. Let me put this in there. Helps us free up room quickly because we have so much coming in terms of fabric. We're already thinking like, why didn't we get a warehouse that was twice as big? Oh, yeah, the Surprise Vinyl Club. Bethany reminded me, if you're in the Surprise Vinyl Club, you received the navy blue, like faux lamb's leather vinyl. I just made a soft little easy zipper case with a small section of it. I really love this. It's just so soft and supple. And I did have a QR code in that package to scan that took you to a video explaining like you'll want to interface this or it could stretch. So I'm so glad you liked it, Bethany. I love navy blue. I feel like it could be all seasons. It's just one of those. Oh, yay. That's good to know, Irene. Very good. Will you be getting more rose pant? Yes. Yes, I will always continue to stock Made by Ray patterns. She's coming out with a couple of her patterns I've made in the past as paper, so I'll be placing an order quickly. Remember, if it shows as sold out on anything in the shop, hit that email me notification. It'll automatically send you an email when I restock. Super handy. People use it all the time. I watch when those emails go out and see if they land and if people buy it. It always, stuff goes fast that way. So it's just really convenient, you know. Sometimes you don't have time to surf a website. So getting a specific email saying, hey, this item is back in stock for you. Go get it if you want it. I just really like it. I do it on other websites even. DB, so it is sold out. However, you guys won't believe this. It's probably an overshare, but you're special to me. So we found that we were shorted 15 yards from the factory. So after I told them that happened, and I knew specifically because I had my boxes built, they are sending me the 15 yards that I paid for that I wasn't sent. So I'm going to be able to offer 30 more openings coming up soon. So I will put it when it gets here, and I can check it and make sure everything is correct and good to go, and we pack them. I will be posting a link on Facebook and in the makers group, on Instagram, and in my emails, like just all over, so that you can sign up. So just enable notifications, I guess it's called. You'll see it. I'll make it big and bold. So yeah, that's what I think, Tamara, too. I do. It's like leather. Yeah, it's navy blue. It's a very classic dark navy blue. But I had probably 3 people who said, "Oh, I thought it was black," but no, it's navy blue. I know you are, Jennifer. I love it. Thank you. I feel like it's good value for money because there's so much in it. Oh, good, Gina. I'm so glad. Yeah, those scrap packs, if you ever are thinking that you just don't know which one you want to work with, I try to include pieces of all the different styles of vinyl that I sell in the scrap packs, because if you're new, I always recommend starting out with the soft metallic vinyl collection. We have a ton of colors in there, and it's the easiest to work with because it's like fabric. And then from there, I think it just depends on like bravery, being okay if you make a mistake and just going for it. And also, if you have a Teflon foot, makes a big difference. Teflon nonstick sewing foot makes a big, huge difference with sewing vinyl. And your desired effect. So a lot of times people love the moon glow as their second step of sewing vinyl if they're new. And then like vegan leathers, and then the Stardust Croc, and the ones that are more rainbow iridescent. That's just how I think of it myself. And, when I was new to sewing vinyl, I jumped right in the hardest thing to sew. And I that wasn't right. So you should build, because you want to build your confidence as you go. That being said, I'm always a fan of jumping off the high dive. Okay, let's see. The navy is wonderful, so soft. Oh, yes. You know what, Mira? I did finish the apron, but I realized that I did not gather the ruffle, which is so funny. That's why I had so much extra on that ruffle section of the apron. So I might go back and fix it. I might not. I don't know.
Did you say Mira?
Mira? Oh, Delva. Oh, it's Delva. Yeah. Her name wasn't showing up until just now. I thought that was your photo. Okay. So yeah, Dalva, I did. How funny. Dalva is talking about my impromptu YouTube live Tuesday night. It was past 9 p.m. I just thought, what the heck? I'm just going to do this. Who cares? And it was so much fun. It was totally me. I lost my apron mid-sew on the floor, found it within 30 seconds. I sewed on the ruffle incorrectly. I mean, I sewed it on correctly, but I didn't gather it first. So it's kind of wrong, but it works. I remain upbeat. And I did my neck strap and waist ties slightly differently than the pattern tells you how to do it, because that's what I do. And what else? Tori was snoring in the background. Like, I don't know. I love it. I think it was fun. I might do it again next week. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll get these little like notifications on your phone if I do go live. So it's a fun way to just, if you're in the mood and you want to join me, come on over. Okay. Oh, good news, Liddy. Thank you. We really try to get things out. We aim for 24 hours. Sometimes we need 2 or 3 days, but Ramel knows I'm like, we're getting close to 72 hours. We got to get these packages out. And we're there, late, making sure they go out. So, okay, let's see. Anne says, scrap pack is great if you're new to sewing vinyl. I love the first one. You can always buy a second mystery box. if you're asking if I can put a full yard in a mystery box, I can't, unless it's like, unless I did soft vinyl. But how do I, can we buy a second? So let me say this, there's more than a half a yard of vinyl in the mystery boxes. Always. There's always more. So in the latest ones, they all had 2 rolls of vinyl plus more smaller pieces of vinyl. So you're always going to get more than 1 yard.
And it's not greedy.
And it's not greedy, no. Yes, Tamara, actually we have a new color in, and I just have to photograph it and make something with it, and we'll be putting that up soon. It's really pretty, really pretty. Okay, so next thing, if you're in the makers group, we said all that, you would have seen Elizabeth Bolton's post about possibly doing some kind of virtual retreat or sew along or get together, all these air quotes. And I really want you guys to comment on what you would want to do or could do, or what are your ideas, because I was just talking with my friend, Kim. Kim Needs Wiki, go Kim, if you know her on Instagram or Facebook. And we were talking about how it just seems like times are so hard right now. And it's all these different aspects of what's hard for us. And a lot of it is like all the negativity in the news. You know, news is not normal. It's a downer. It's the impending doom in Europe. It's the shootings that we have to hear about all the time here in our beloved country. It's road rage, you know, drivers acting crazy, people being rude, all this stuff. And I thought, you have to find a way to get that out of your mind and out of your heart and soul and carry forward in some kind of positive way. And for me, it's taking time to sew or make things. Maybe it's taking time to cook or do something like really intentional. So I would love to have a place for us all to meet, maybe on some kind of schedule, maybe monthly or maybe weekly. I don't know. I'm kind of bouncing this around, where we can just come together and sit and sew. Maybe we're all making our own things, but we could hopefully see each other, say hi. We wouldn't want it to be too crazy. So somehow we'd need to make sure everyone could be heard, but take turns. I think we'd be good at that though. So yeah, think about it. Read Elizabeth's post and maybe comment there as well. A lot of us are feeling a decreased interest or maybe mood, decreased sojo, something like that. And I will say it's not you. It's just all these outside things swirling around and jumbling your mind and your heart and making you feel, I don't know, just it's like a low level anxiety all the time. So there has to be a way for us to just increase our positivity, our positive energy. You know, if we all are doing something that we enjoy and we're together and we're thinking happy thoughts, I believe that reverberates into the world, the universe, whatever. I read once that there was this study where they took a bunch of monks, Buddhist monks, and they meditated in Washington, D.C. for 7 days. And they analyzed the statistics. And across those 7 days, all the violence fell like 50%. It was astounding. It was such a huge drop that they were like, it couldn't be explained. From violent crime to petty crime, it all intensely fell. So I think it's real. I'm kind of going down a rabbit hole here, but that's who I am. That's what I think about a lot. And I'm interested in what you think and what you would want to do. I don't want it to be spendy. I don't want it to be another thing you have to, schedule in. I just want it to be relaxed and happy. And so give us your thoughts on there. Join the makers group if you're not in there. The links are on my website, and read Elizabeth's post. All right. Back to the questions. Yes, Donna, I will be. Offering those vinyls. Just the ones that are in the club will be delayed, probably 3 or 4 months. I haven't, we'll see. But they will eventually show up for purchase. Yeah, Bethany. Yeah. And Tamara, something simple. I agree. Especially if you're feeling like your desire for sewing is lower, I think it's always good to start simple, to do something easy. That's why I'm such a fan of patchwork quilts, and I have 850 patchwork quilts. It's because I can sew those while watching a funny show. I always go to British Bake Off or, something like that, and I just sew my squares together, and I don't have to really pay too much attention. So whatever we need to do, right? The more advanced notice, the better. My buds can mentally prepare. Yeah. Hubs. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yes, it is. Right, Carla? Yeah, I agree. And I find that anyone that I've ever met in the sewing/quilting world, I just adore. I don't know. There's just something about us. Maybe it's just that feeling of like women coming together and having a common purpose or goal. I see a lot of support, and that's my whole purpose. Yeah. I'm going to go through all these comments later and talk to all of you. Tell him, Leanne, block that time out. Oh, that's a great idea. Really great. Yes, kindness is contagious. So agree. So agree. Did I ever tell you guys about the one time I was in a fender bender? It was my fault. I drove a hatchback, and I was backing out of my parking space, and I hit a lady, and I think her mother was in the passenger and a child in the back. And I got out, and I was like ready to cry. I was so embarrassed, and I felt so terrible, but I was kind of mad. I'm sure I had like a mad look on my face because I knew, oh, great, here we go. I'm going to owe a bunch of money and all of this. And that woman got out, and she said, "Are you okay?" Talk about an epiphany moment. I just went, wow, I'm at fault, and she's asking me if I'm okay. Just changed everything for me. So the next time I was in a fender bender, I did the exact same thing. It was that person's fault, funny enough. And I said, "Are you okay?" Terry, I feel that. Yeah, sewing is healing. People joke, oh, sewing is therapy. It's not a joke. It's for real. Yes. Just like an artist, painter, painting is their therapy. It absolutely is. Yes. Yeah. Same, Diane. I have a couple of friends around me that sew, but it's hard to get together, first of all, even if they're just 30 minutes away. So that's why I think online might be a better thing for now anyways. Okay, good. Thank you, Donna. I'll get on it. Excellent. Delva says, when are you filming from the shop?
I did reply.
Oh, good. He just put up a giant screen, so I'll be able to see, and our table is set up. Things are going. I know it seems slow, but it's going to be great. I'm so excited. And I really hope to have some classes online for you guys soon. What I mean by that is, not just on YouTube, but more in depth, where I can really take my time and not feel like I have to edit it and rush it through and double speed it and that kind of thing. Yes, try to build each other up. Yeah. Patsy, your email was so sweet. Okay, so moving on from that, I do have more news. My friend Lindsay from Lynn's Handmade, I know you guys know her bag patterns. She's going to be having paper ones soon, and we will be stocking those in the shop whenever those come out. So I'm super happy about that. And let me think, what else? I think that's all I had on my list here. And see, I thought this would be less than 30 minutes and we went 41, but I hope that there was something here for you. And if anything resonated, share it with a friend. Send this link to your sewing friends, whatever you like. If you're feeling really down, send me an email, because you're not the only one, and I want to start connecting people. I'll send you a link to get into the group, the makers group. Everyone is so nice in there, and it's encouraging. I want everyone to post their photos of their makes. It doesn't matter if you're a brand new beginner sewist or whether you're the most advanced seamstress on earth. Post your stuff. It's always fun. It's inspiring to see other people's makes. So, and if you're up for a dose of nonsensical funniness, I do have a podcast with Amy of Tansy Designs called Seems Funny Podcast. SEAMS. Get it? Seems Funny. And I think she's dropping an episode today that we just recorded yesterday. Everything is really fresh. It's not like we record months ahead of time or anything. So, and we talk more about retreat stuff and I don't know, just a bunch of things in there. So, worth a listen if you look us up on Apple or Spotify or wherever else you can listen to podcasts. Okay. Yes, exactly, Ruth. Exactly. Good thing to remember. Awesome. Yes, awesome. Yeah, she's a great pattern writer. That's so funny. Ghost friends. I love it. Awesome, you guys. Well, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And I hope, winners from last week. I wrote you down. So this week, 2 $25 gift certificates. Email me and I will send you your direct link so that you can just shop and it automatically applies to your cart. So 2 $25 gift certificate winners. The first winner is Nola Rudell. Hope I'm saying that right. Maybe it's Ruddle. Nola, I love your name. And second winner is Kelly Callahan. Kelly Callahan. So email me, Natalie@SewHungryHippie.com or help@SewHungryHippie.com. And I will get you your links. All right. And we'll do the same thing next weekend. We'll do some more gift certificates so you can just get whatever you want. All right. See you next week, you guys. Thank you for being here. Take time for you this weekend. Try to stay positive. See you soon.